Come on, everybody, let's start the show. A quick ahoy hoy and away we'll go. Richard's got a minifig and Flynn's got a pin. The gang's all here and it's time to begin. Tricky Bricks roll call. Moto, Holly, Kara, and sometimes Blair, Clicky, Logan, Ms. Thing and Angela, and Thunderman Ho! Now you're here to grab your bricks and let's go to the Tricky Bricks Build and Check Show!
Ahoy hoy, friends!
Ahoy hoy, friends! How's it going today? Oh my goodness, we've got a lot of building to do today.
Really big shoe.
A really big shoe with a really big lot of building. So, golly, let's kick things off right away by inviting our panel of esteemed guests. Today from across the bay, we have Kara. Hi, Minifigchick. How's it going?
How are you guys?
We're
doing good.
Awesome.
You know, the usual, just started the show, adjusting all of the the things to make sure everything looks right. You know.
It was great seeing you yesterday.
It was
Indeed.
great. We had a birthday party to go to, and it was very warm and lovely, and we saw friends and had a good time.
Yeah, for people who know them from Baylug, it was Dan Key's birthday.
Yeah, it was. He does a lot of custom brick printing for our lug. He actually made the Tricky Bricks and Tricky Lug bricks that we have.
Yep.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. But
and he had an awesome, exciting space layout in his garage too.
Oh yeah, it was pretty
multiple
awesome.
Animations and blacklight. It was really cool.
It was great. And also, I wanted to say, Happy Pride Month to all who celebrate.
It's a whole month of Pride.
I know. So I know you've seen me wear this before, but I had to wear my Rainbow Villains T-shirt today because Disney and Pride. But there you go. So let us invite on our next esteemed guest
from way up in the mountains, but not the mountains. Actually,
the mountains of my mind, the mountains of madness.
It's Moto.
It's Moto.
Oh, that's a new episode, huh? Tricky Bricks in the Mountain of Madness.
It totally is. Here, I gotta.
Oh, look,
I'm peeking out. There we go.
Yeah, I will hand off the Asian American Pacific Islander month to your Pride month now.
Very good.
Awesome.
Very good. And thank you.
Was that May? Was Asian Pacific Islander month?
It was.
I thought it was, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yes, I believe.
I never know what time it is until I have to show up here every Sunday. That's the only time I know.
So Carolyn says, Carolyn CCC says that she made a stained glass rainbow heart for her brother and future brother-in-law. That's
excellent.
Awesome.
They actually have
We need pictures.
stained glass classes at the makerspace that I just started volunteering at.
Oh, that's cool.
Don't worry.
I don't know. Hobby number 26.
He's already concerned.
But,
oh my goodness. Well, how was your week, Moto?
It's been ridiculously busy. I'm busy dicing and slicing up the photographs for the boxes that I have to build for Chicago. So it's all a matter of logistics now. So
indeed. Like, just don't pay any attention to the table behind us. Like, if one of us gets up, no, don't look at it.
It's building.
Yeah, it's the building tornado. You know how.
Well, all of my building's done. It's just a matter of coordinating all of the drop-offs and stuff to get this big moving van filled with things and on the road. So next Sunday, I'll probably be not here. I'll be loading up the truck and getting ready to drive.
Oh, very good. Okay, well, we'll keep that in mind.
We've been busy building. We've got
there you go.
4 animated sections here.
Yeah, so if you
It's
saw
hard to tell what's going on with this, but we're
big.
going to have battling mini dolls.
Oh yeah,
Good.
you can see here. Hold it closer.
Yeah, you can see the gearing.
Yeah, we got that, and there might be some lights in there, and on the other side there might be a Technic powered up hub that powers
Good.
4 motors.
wow.
Just saying.
Very
Anyway,
fancy.
that's our getting ready for
Brick
for
World
Chicago. We're very excited. It's going to be a good time. Are you prepared for all of the Lego Masters madness?
Yeah, I've been through it before, so I'm kind of used to it.
We need to get.
But yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yes, we do.
I've got all the stuff kind of staged up, and I'm clearing out my large garage area to accept all the piles owed mock boxes that will be coming. Some of these have like 20 or 30 boxes.
Wow.
Oh my goodness!
Whoa.
You're gonna
Yeah.
be busy.
When do you arrive?
I usually show up, so I leave on Monday, and usually I'm there by Tuesday, and I'll probably go to the Art Institute, and then Wednesday I'm there, and last time I showed up so early that I didn't sign up, but I just started stuffing the handout bags and doing all the table breakouts and setup and stuff like that, just like a volunteer.
Right on.
very
That's
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
I think we're gonna go to the Art Institute as well, right?
Yes, we're gonna go to the Art Institute with Paint Pusher and Minifigchick on Thursday, I believe, because we need to. That's a must do when you're in Chicago.
It is. And as we found out last night, there's also a special exhibit of Van Gogh and the avant-garde landscapists.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
which is gonna be cool. So, hey, how about pins?
How about pins?
How about pins? I bet you're ready, Kara.
I'm always ready. Except for last week. When
Except
I was
for last
week.
All
There are
right.
exceptions to everything.
And sometimes ready.
Sometimes ready. I think I've shown this before, but in honor of Mermaid Day, I had this absolutely ginormous pin of my favorite Disney mermaids. The trio,
Oh, yes. Yes.
actually a Disney pin. It's I don't remember if it's Loungefly or whatever. No, it's Pinderland. But,
Wow, those are so good. And you know what I liked about them is that they were kind of a little closer to what real mermaids were supposed to be like, in that they were not nice.
luring sailors to their doom.
Well, she's they're luring Wendy. They're like, "Oh, come over here! I love your hair." Yank.
Yank. Yeah, on the evil side of chaotic neutral, I would say.
And and look who popped in from the Great Pacific Northwest while the Mean Mermaids were on camera. It's Holly.
Ahoy,
Hi, Holly.
hi. Happy
Holly is
Sunday.
definitely not a mean mermaid.
Aw, I appreciate that. I can be. I have my days.
I can see Holly as a mermaid in a spooky mermaid lagoon.
In a spooky mermaid lagoon, yes.
I dig it.
All right, read Oliver's comment.
What's up?
Read Oliver's comment.
Oh, a brickheads of the cursed Scala baby. And
Wow.
you need some more parts for the potty with the right color. Oh man.
I'm dying
Oh
to see this.
man.
This is going to be great.
That's
All
a
right,
whole
you want me to
story
do my
right
pen?
there.
That's a whole episode of a podcast right there.
The potty podcast.
The potty. Oh, okay. Well, we've gone all the way there now. Welcome, Holly.
Hi. How's it going?
Good. Are you ready with a pin? By
Sure.
chance?
Yeah, I'm always
All right.
ready. Recent acquisition.
Oh, nice.
So it has the
that's
little
nice.
selector thing, so you can select what time of day, what meal time it is.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's great.
Afternoon tea.
And of course, second breakfast.
love it.
It's pretty cute.
11
I like
feet.
that one.
Very good. All
I'm gonna
right.
be standing today because I gotta put a bunch of stuff away. So, do you guys want to see my unfinished Disney habitat
Your
before
unfinished Disney habitat? Sure, why not? I say better late than never.
I'm not gonna finish it. So anyway, this was my Facilier vignette that I was working
cool,
on.
with all that magic flowing about. Oh yeah, I like the
Nice.
swirly magic bits.
Yeah, I was gonna have little parts and pieces kind of, coming out from the scene, but I didn't finish it, so I'm gonna take it apart like I do everything else and
That's
start
okay.
something else. starting on the
That's the building, and that's what matters.
Yes, not every project needs to be completed.
or any, really, I feel.
They're just
The journey.
experiments. It's the journey, exactly.
The journey that counts. Exactly.
Okay, Moto, where are we going today?
The last and final destination of the winter trip is upon us, which is
Oh,
the
my.
stop at the Great Colorado National Monument.
Nice.
Oh,
Cool.
that's lovely. I like that one. I like the shape of that one.
Yeah, it's cool. And it's a nice small little park. You drive around, you look at the overlooks, vistas. Very scenic,
Very cool.
very desert.
So would you, as you're driving around, you'd be at the bottom looking up at those peaks, as opposed to it being?
No, you're on the top looking down.
Okay.
right on.
Yeah, most of these locations, when you view them, you're at the edge and you're always looking down into them.
Wow, I feel like that about life most days.
A man on the edge.
But there it is. Take from it what you will.
Indeed. All right.
And
So
we've
I think,
got-
is it us now?
Yes.
Okay.
Looking,
I always ask that. 'cause-
looking pretty Art Deco.
Hang on. I gotta. Gotta all the things.
Is Clicky coming over around
Well,
the bend?
if Clicky had a second monitor, Clicky would be faster on the
We're gonna get Flynn a clip-on side monitor here.
All right, here we've got Prince Eric's castle.
No, it's Triton's castle.
Oh, it's Prince Eric doesn't have a castle. It's,
Yes, he does.
Well, he
but it's
does,
not
but
this
it's
one.
above ground.
Oh, well, this is the underground. I have no idea what I'm holding here. We've got Triton's castle looking very Art Deco there in gold.
Lovely.
Flynn rolling his eyes. I don't know the castles. Oh, look, this is a view of our Sunday.
And then I've got Ursula with Flotsam and Jetsam. One of my very first pins, actually. So,
Right there.
you
Love
know,
it.
had to. Okay, now I gotta ask: has anybody seen the movie yet?
No,
Nope.
not yet.
Nope,
Yeah,
I'm
we
waiting.
ha- we
Waiting for
haven't
my
done-
screener.
I
we
won't be
haven't
able
done
to see it.
either.
Mr. Meow has passed on viewing that movie for some reason.
Probably
Really?
because there's kissing. Gross.
I doubt it.
There's no
Well,
cat.
there's no cats, right?
There's no cats. There's no cats underwater.
So, well, are there? Are there?
Although there is that cat
Mercats?
mermaid in that set that we looked at a few weeks ago.
Oh, that's true.
Mercat.
Okay, exactly. So now it's it's time to say hi
Sing.
to everybody in the chat. So now's
Yeah.
the time to populate
Hi,
that
Pat.
there awesome list of things here. So
So
just
you're
if
jumping ahead.
if you haven't jumped in yet, no, I jumped in because you said jumped in. This is what we're building today: the Lego Disney Ariel's Royal Clamshell.
Yay.
Very excited about that. And thank you so much to Lego for sending this to us to put together and talk about. Now, obviously, we're not going to complete this today. If you know anything about building on stream,
It's
you'll know
huge.
that an hour and a half to 2 hours is no time to build hardly anything because you're busy doing other things.
And this
But-
is a little bright, but it's the digital instructions. I'm following along on the digital instructions, which are animated.
Yeah, like the little parts are moving around, which is very funny.
Oh,
But yeah, hang on. So I'm gonna get up here with a good old lift. I will find
Of
the
who's in the chat, right?
There you go.
exactly. I didn't have it headed up there.
It was so exciting. We got to hang out with members of Baylug and meet new and fun people.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday we saw the Parmleys in person.
Yes, that was really nice.
thirds of them at least.
Davin White was there. Let's see.
Lots of people.
There it is.
There we
Look,
go.
there's
Ha!
our list of viewers. Right there.
So Apples is here from Europe. Hi, how's it going? Carolyn CCCCC. Chris been to Portland and New Forest Chalice.
Oh.
A different Portland, I think, maybe.
Probably.
than the one we're thinking.
We've got See You Later.
See You Later is here. Darren Siegfried, Fabifan MKE, who we're going to see in Chicago.
Oh,
Very
how
excited.
exciting.
Heather Mraz, Hooded One is here. Hey, how's it going? We've got Catherine Harmon. Hi, Kat. How's it going? Good to see you today. We got Lego Don is here. Lisa Head. Hi, Lisa. You were missed yesterday. I asked after you. And kicking off the Emscapades, we've got Minifigchick, Minifig Nick, Moto, and Ms. Slowbrickta.
Hi, Dawn.
And I can only imagine Monica Berry is in there as well. And if not, there she is.
There she is.
I mean, it was just like, it was instantaneous.
We're going to see her too.
Yes, we're going to see, say her name and she appears. You don't even have to say it 3 times like we do. You just got to say it once. We've got Oliver is here. Hello, PT McEwen. Hey,
Hi,
PT. Sam Harmon is here also. That amazing coral castle. I can only ever call it that. We've got Rob Zaccardi and the Zaccardis. Hello, Rana, Elena, Vanessa, if you're there. Hello. We've got Smoke Up Johnny is here. Good to see you. Vicarious Brickstress. And of course, bonsoir to Wilfred. And hello to Kim. There,
And Matthew maybe too.
So, goodness. And Matthew Builds Bricks is here. Hi. So yeah, we'll see. So Ms. Slowbrickta says, I'm not sure if I'm hyped about this set. I'm not sure if I'm hyped about it. I will say that I think it's a really cool set. I don't know that it's one we would have bought one. I don't think I could say it's one we would have bought.
I feel like it's the UCS Little Mermaid.
It's the
Yeah. Yeah,
But,
11-year-old me is hyped about it.
Yeah, like I appreciate the the work that went into it because it's really beautiful. Like a completed set is like really beautiful. But hey, guess what we have today? It's a very exciting.
What's that?
Very exciting, mostly because you don't have to look at us anymore. We actually have. Well, no, I mean, see, it's a lot. There's we are announcing the magical return of Top Cam. So Top Cam is back.
Hello, Top Cam. It's been a few.
I know it has been a while, and there's Ariel. You know what I realized too is for some reason our names aren't all up here, so no one's gonna know who we are.
She's got 2 faces, does Ariel, and one is just happier than the other one.
Happy and happier
and
still.
super happy.
Hang on, let me see if I can't help you out there. It's gonna take a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Because now I've got to remember how to navigate between.
And we get a beautiful, it looks teal in person. It's a little bit different blue here.
Yeah, we got a teal clicky.
Clicky.
And let's see Ariel's many faces of Ariel.
And you've got Ariel.
Very nice.
Pretty.
And fabulous Ariel. Oh, there we go.
Whoa. Let's tilt her back so people can see her. There we go. She's very excited.
Very excited.
Excited and more excited.
Fabulous Ariel. We got we got the instructions.
You got my instructions here. So yeah, we've already done the first page. Build Ariel. Done. Yeah.
Progress.
Okay, time for a break.
It's so rewarding. It's like our to-do list of easy things we've got.
And Grandpa's got to put his glasses on, although I didn't even need to say that because you wouldn't have seen it otherwise.
And wouldn't you know?
That's a dark gray, I think.
Oh, it's dark gray, this one.
And smaller. There you go. And then this one goes...
These are easy instructions. And then 2 more of these.
Very good. So what is everybody building today or working on?
Cleaning up.
Cleaning up after Bricks Cascade?
Just at the last few weeks of having not cleaned up.
Oh. That's
It's a mess.
totally fair.
It's a mess.
So Oliver says, there's so many new sets coming out. I feel that I have to restrict what I get more and more. Had to order Ninjago Markets though, and that Pac-Man set looks really cool. You are not wrong. Those are really, really amazing. Apples is working on my own board game. Okay, I want to know more about this because we are big board game players over here, and that sounds very exciting to me. So we need to hear more about that. And you ordered 3 more Tales of the Space Age to build your postcard mocks. Very good, Oliver. Yeah, I like your postcard mocks. Those are great. Wow, what's going on? You're like,
no, I'm just building.
plugging right along. It's those instructions, isn't it? The digital instructions.
The digital
make it very
instructions, I'm
exciting.
a huge fan, and they just keep making them better and better.
They do, I have to say.
I'm counting on Eric to get the Pac-Man for me. I think he will.
You're counting on it. Well, I did mention it to him.
I saw the Pac-Man
That it was a
demonstrated.
thing.
Yeah, I feel like that one's. My birthday's coming up. I feel like that's a shoe-in.
Well,
Yeah.
don't you? Am I mistaken, or do you have a Pac-Man video cabinet?
Yeah, it looks just like it. Yep.
So Kat is sorting and through and inventorying bulk birthday Lego. Very
Nice.
good. Darren Siegfried is building Jurassic Park Brock Discovery. Very good. Brachiosaurus. See You Later is sorting the Titanic, all 9,000.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of sorting.
That hurts my soul a little bit. And of course, yes, Moto is busy making boxes, as Monica points out.
Yeah, it's not the boxes. I'm cutting the photographs down to adorn the boxes because it's raining, so I can't use spray adhesive for photos outside. So, but yeah, that's what the sound was earlier. That was me cutting.
Whooshing.
So, I really wanted the Pac-Man one, but you know what I decided to do instead? Because go big or go home, I'm actually building my own tabletop arcade cabinet, like for reals, not like a Lego one, like a for reals one with a Raspberry Pi and an old monitor I picked up at the thrift store and some parts that I'm going to cut out on the CNC router at the makerspace.
Goodness.
Wow, you're getting to be a super maker.
I've heard that about me once.
Oh, I feel like I'm missing a brick. How could I be missing a brick?
Well, allegedly, I'll be getting a 3D printer.
I am excited about that. I want to see what that's about, and I want to do some video calls with you and give you lots of tips so that you don't get frustrated like I did when I first jumped in. Oh my goodness, it was so frustrating.
I'll believe it when I see it, but allegedly there's a warehouse of swag, and the warehouse of swag is going to send me a 3D printer.
They better, or I'm going to write them a strongly worded letter. Miss Slowbrick says, contemplating my packing of mocks for Brick World. P.T. McEwen is rebuilding all my mocks after Bricks Cascade. They did not travel well. I understand.
Ours didn't either.
I understand. Yeah, we opted to, well, they needed people to check their bags, and so we opted to check our bag on the way home just to see. Like, we were like, okay, let's just see. We're going home. We're going to take it apart and rebuild it anyway.
I know how that ended.
Happens.
I watched them load.
It was ugly.
Since our bags were checked at the end of the passageway there, I watched them throw them into the cart, and then I watched them bounce down the carousel.
That's how they go.
I'm going to start on number 11, step number 11 here.
Oh, I don't know what step number I'm on.
Now, I got to say, I do wish this had the, the multiple books like they do so that multiple people can build at the same time. I miss, like now, I want that to be on everything.
Well, the digital instructions are set up in a way that you can share the building.
Oh, well, they do have that. Now, I don't know. I was just going to say, I don't know that feature that we did a while ago about the the sharing instructions thing that where they made like a little game out of it. I don't know if they're still doing that.
I thought I saw that on this version of the digital instructions.
Oh, well, maybe.
Build
All right.
together.
Miss Lobrickta says, also using my laser cutter, making things for some people in Chicago. What? Oh, that's awesome.
I love
Betty Van Empey is working on Santa Grinch. Very good.
Oh, I don't.
Very, very
see-
good. He
Oh,
says,
there
I
it is.
will say the benefit of rebuilding is that you can make some improvements on the original mock, better connections, use of new, better pieces. Agreed. We are actually
We're doing
that
2.0
right now.
as well.
I love a good 2.0.
Yeah, if any, so Fabby Fan MKE says he's working on the Santa Grinch. For those of you who attended the Tricky Lug meeting yesterday, we saw the non-Santa Grinch, which was very cool. He's doing a lot of building in mini land scale.
Oh, very nice.
His mini land scale, and he also has Max the dog. He's very cute.
They has what?
He also
Oh, the
built,
Max the dog.
he built the dog.
Here, build up here, and we can watch you.
Oh, nobody wants to see skeletal hands
So-
building.
So I saw on Beyond the Brick, I saw several things recently. I saw a demonstration of the new Pac-Man set, which was really, I'm amazed at how cool the movement is on that. And they also did a tour of the Lego House Masterpiece Gallery with the giant dinosaurs. Those guys get around.
That's very cool. I mean, did they show any of the mocks that were in the
I
Masterpiece
didn't. I was
Gallery?
looking. I
Just
was
wondering.
looking and looking, but they actually no. I went back and I saw on Facebook a tour of all the mocks in that gallery.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, I'm trying really hard to not be spoiled by the Pac-Man cabinet. So I like every time I catch a glimpse of a video or something, I have to quickly scroll by it.
Yeah, I've
surprised.
seen enough to know kind of how the mechanics work, and it looks really, really cool.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
excited.
really impressed.
I'm avoiding all mention of it until
You know
was
who the number
spoiler.
one? You know who's going to be super excited about it that I don't think knows about it yet?
Who's that?
Vincent.
Oh, yes, of course. I mean, so he doesn't know about it?
I don't think so. I haven't mentioned it. He's our
Um,
little Pac-Man master over here.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like. Could I be wrong here? Am I right? I feel like the texture of the plastic in these bricks for the Mermaid set feels different. Like the clutchiness is different. I wonder if there's been any kind of change.
Plant
Oh.
parts?
I don't know. They feel more vinyl-y. I think they would have made a big deal if it was plant parts, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe I've just been building our mock with used bricks, and now I'm
And now there's our new smooth.
That could be it.
Yeah, you're not used to the new sharpness,
Yeah.
Ooh,
the
I
sharp
gotta say-
edges on those suckers.
So we've never built. Have we?
6, 8, 10,
Have we built a dragon before?
14. Oh, you're doing that. I don't think we've built a dragon before.
So
we're
we're
building one now.
Yeah,
we
we're
built a
building-
sandworm.
We're building a dragon to add into.
Our Tricky Lug collaboration castle.
Yeah. So and I've never done it before. You know, I'm gonna do this. Just for the heck of it, for a second. So we've never actually built one before, and we're building one to go on this thing. And I decided to follow very nice, Cara. I decided to follow what I've seen done in many dragon mocks, which is to build repeatable shapes, which is something that we don't usually do, and we found out later on in our Lego career that would have really helped us on Lego Masters.
Oh, repeatable shapes. Yes.
Repeatable shapes.
Who knew? Aaron,
Aaron and
Tyler and Amy.
Tyler and Amy. Yeah. Anyway, repeatable shapes is the way to go. So I want to. I just got to show. I'm very excited about it. This is our.
I'm missing a piece. How could I be missing a piece? It's got to be there.
No, it's here.
Oh, it's in your build that you did here.
Okay, so check this out. I'm gonna put us on the big screen, but so this is the little. It's that kind of green that's kind of glow in the dark, but not glow in the dark.
Glow in the dark. That's what we officially call that green.
So it's Yeah, it's flexible. I did it with hinges or you
And
know
dark blue there on top.
Yeah, dark blue bits on top.
So it's going to wrap around the central castle tower.
So yeah,
Oh,
this was fun. It was. I've never done anything like that, so it was cool. But yeah, we'll see. Beginnings of a dragon.
That's awesome.
It needs wings and legs and a head and
Oh, it needs.
yeah. Well, we wanted to incorporate the Friends dragon head that we got. So, you know.
I acquired a whole bunch of dragon parts a while back because I was trying so hard to get Audrey to do a collab with me, and she was obsessed with the Wings of Fire books at the time. So she was intrigued by the idea of doing like a Wings of Fire build, but she's at that age, you know, that's like that 11 to 12 age where it's suddenly their interest in Lego can be fleeting. So
Yes.
couldn't get her to commit.
Oh, so this conversation between Oliver and Lisa and Ms. Slowbrickta about the botanical gardens, the new Friends set. I just want to tell everybody to get ready. Sorry, Elves Dragon Head, Monica, not Friends. My bad. I just want to get everybody to get ready because we are coming up next month. We are going to have an all-out Friends extravaganza show. I mean, I don't even know quite how to do. Anyway, put it this way. We have a lot of Friends sets for review. A lot of them.
And it's an exciting season.
So everybody here is going to be getting, when I say everybody here, I mean on camera right now, is going to be getting some Friends sets to build, Moto.
Whoa. Friends of Palooza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is going to be a Friends of Palooza, and we made
Friends of Palooza.
that TM, Friends of Palooza TM, and we are also going to have some sets to give away as well.
Whoa.
So
That's
very,
cool.
Very excited about that. So get ready for Friends of Palooza coming up at the beginning of July.
What, July 9th or something, isn't it?
Yeah, July 9th is when we're going to be doing the actual thing. But we'll be talking about it, of course, before then. But what with Brick World coming up, and I will say we will not be doing a show Father's Day weekend because that is the weekend we will be in Chicago. If we can do, I mean, since a bunch of us will be there, I'm guessing we'll probably do some kind of little selfie video content to show later.
I think we can do that.
But yeah, no show that Sunday. So
Yeah, the July 4th weekend, too, is FanX here, and I will not be around for that.
okay. Oh, and Fabby Fan MKU says, Friends of Palooza is my favorite of the Paloozas. Me too.
I love that.
All right, so
So true.
I think Friends of Palooza needs to be our 2025 Lug collab now. Because we're working on our 2024 one already. So, tune in for
have
that.
we talked about that yet?
We talked about it yesterday at the meeting. Yes.
Which of the new Friends characters is the most into Nirvana?
Oh wow! That would be that's a tough call. I don't know. We'll have to. You know what? I did. I think you remember me mentioning a while back, and we just haven't been able to find a date that works. Is having our friend Elia on, who has worked on the new Friends lines and new characters, to come on and talk. I think that might have to be part of Friends of Palooza.
I think so.
To have the designers come and talk to us about it. Hey, 2K Falls are here. Hey guys, how's it going? Happy Pride Month. Oh, I'm cheersing you on the front cam, which you can't see right now, but here it is, and we're coffee cheersing you.
Here, I got a cup handy. Cheers.
Cheers. All right. Are you cheersing with Lego pieces, Moto?
Yeah, I was.
Sometimes appropriate.
You gotta do.
About these digital instructions, they don't have the step number on them. For the first time in this set, there's no step number, so coordinating with the paper instructions.
Oh, interesting. That's weird.
That's craziness.
No, I'm going to see if I can't get a little bit. There we go.
Oh,
A little bit closer.
We're going to start fresh here with another
a little bit closer up. So you built it already, guys, and you enjoyed it. Well, that's good to hear. Right. So far, so I'll tell you, just here from looking at the instructions, I can kind of show you. Here we go. Right here, you can see that. Excuse me. Steps or bags 1 and 2 is this delightful little scene with Ariel and Triton. So that's our kind of like first. They're like, okay, let's let them build something fun with mini dolls, and then the next 4 bags are all of the sort of
shell.
and I mean the bottom of the shell, but also all the sort of support stuff and the more Richard part.
Like the structure, yes, like the aerial version of the Colosseum.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Richard, in this set, how tall, thin, and fragile is it?
This set is not very tall, thin, and fragile, unlike our castle, which is actually...
No, that's not true.
Flynn has responded well to my urgings of stability, and we've incorporated a number of strengthening mechanisms, including Technic axles and scaffold pieces.
Okay, I don't think I like this like weird
Faded.
this weird thing that's going on where people think I don't like to make things structurally sound, which is not true. And I will also mention that back in the day, someone of our partnership was infamous for making, and I'm going to use air quotes here, sketches, Lego sketches that would then end up somehow becoming actually part of the build, but were not connected together in any meaningful way.
That absolutely happened with Treasure of the Snake Queen. I would start working on a mechanic and just sort of sketch it in and loft things high into the air unfinished. And then Flynn would proceed to decorate around it, and we would realize that there was no there with the structure.
Nothing there.
So we do lots of building things twice. 1.0 to sketch it in and 2.0 to put it back together after it falls apart.
Sounds like a normal building to me.
A house of cards.
I tend to sketch in bricks and on paper, sort of interchange.
I feel like something's not right here. Oh, there's a missing.
They don't have any building codes for Richard and Flynn Architects Incorporated. Some mere suggestion.
The
No
House of
building codes.
Richard.
The house that may catch on fire if you're not.
Well, Lisa had asked a very good question. How are you getting your mocks to Chicago?
We're going to take ours apart. We're building it modularly, and it's going to go in 2 carry-ons. Is the idea? Hopefully, we won't have to check any of it.
That is something else that we've learned of a time. Is that if we know we're going to ship our castle in these 2 suitcases, then we build in a way modular enough to fit in those suitcases. Like you just build towards the thing that you know you're going to transport with. And the other thing too is I know there's so many people saying that. Oh, now I got distracted. Oh,
build modularly.
Yeah, build modularly for the thing, and I just forgot what my other comment was. Sorry. I see this is when I look at the chat and then I get distracted by something, and then I forgot. I did those 2 steps already.
You did those 2 steps. So we discovered, or we're reminded, we're building with Powered Up for our castle, and we have 4 different animations. In the app, I'm getting conflicting reports. The main reports I'm getting are that you can only hook up 1 hub at a time to the app, while you can hook up multiple hubs to the remote. So we had to switch from our 2 output battery box to the Technic. Fortunately, we had a Technic hub that has 4 outputs on it.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to control the piece with 2 different iPads. Because you can't, I looked and you can't find, other than like maybe there are $40 each, one company is producing extension cables for Powered Up motors.
Gosh.
So we're going with 2 iPads to control it. I mean, that's kind of a princess problem.
Well,
right?
but I thought you said that Lego has officially said that you can do 2 hubs off of the app now.
I think it's the remote they were talking about.
No, you read it to me. You said it was specifically that. Oh,
So
check
that's
this
what I
out,
mean
by the
about
way.
conflicting reports.
Check this cool. It's a trans blue corner.
There it is.
Sorry, trans blue corner piece with the point cut off.
Nice.
3 facets. It's really cool. Hey, Zach, it is a build day. It is a build day.
It is a build day.
Didn't they have some of those in a fun color in like the Disney Castle? The little small one. I feel like I got some of those in like a pearlescent color or like some other kind of translucent color.
Yeah, it had a lot of opalescent in that one, that darker blue opalescent color.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot of like little tiles and business happening.
Oh,
now.
here I see we have a plant part.
Tiles and business. We have a 2x2 gray.
Jump plate.
Oh, look, they're using lots of little dots here to fill in and make this nice curve.
I like their
happening.
rounded sideways built base they're doing here is great.
Yeah, it's a nice little organic shape. I have to say that's one thing I've noticed a lot recently in Lego sets is there's this real move towards organic shapes
Instead of
in
square,
things.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean they've always tried to like round out the builds, but now they seem to really be focusing on like true organic shapes. It's really cool.
Here, do you want to put this on, or I'll put this on?
Well, this needs another one of these and a 1x3.
Well, mostly organic, and then you get to Star Wars.
Well, but I mean, that's
Accurate to the theme, yeah.
right. I mean, yeah, exactly.
Where's this going, Tim?
But
I think we missed this step. Over
Oh, you're right. It goes underneath.
And there's
here.
a ton of new stuff that came out this last week.
here. Like what, Moto?
Yes. Would you like to talk about that?
God, I can't even remember it all. I'm at a
In
a
the
loss.
Star Wars realm?
Are you about Star Wars stuff in particular?
No, it was mostly, was it some Friends, some City? What was the IP one? It was a 4+
City
set
Guard.
with like a ton of figures. I can't remember what it was though.
Ninjago City Gardens.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, the Ninjago City Markets has come out. Like I mean, June 1st was a ton, and I mean when we looked over all the stuff that we talked about.
I know.
Not
Yeah.
all the stuff we talked about in our Summer Wave show, but a good portion of what we talked about in the Summer Wave show has come
Oh yeah,
out.
they also have a new Harry Potter Hogwarts in micro scale that looks really
Yep.
nice.
Yep. Well, you know what I'm getting though is that
Technic. Yeah, I forgot about Technic.
The Disney Princess Treehouse with all the mini dolls.
Oh yeah.
That's out now, and need to have that.
See, everyone, it is
Well, not yet.
it is getting to be time to knoll out the cookies.
Yes.
Oh
it is.
yeah, and also the winter sets and the advent calendars have been announced, I believe.
Yes, they
Oh,
have.
very good. Well, we will talk about that next week. It's in the summer. It's always hard to keep up because they announce so much stuff, and then you're trying to build things and also talk about that at the same time. Yeah.
I haven't even looked. I haven't shopped at all for the new releases.
But friends, right now. Whoa!
Look at what time it is.
Wow, crazy style.
Sorry, our controls were being very weird. The AI is taking over. It's
It's
time for the pause that refreshes. That's right, everybody. It's Logan Cookie time. And here he is, friends. Your friendly
Cookie
neighborhood
GBT.
Talking into the mic. See?
who, by the way, unlocked a new superpower. And it was amazing.
What is the new?
And the sound of happiness.
Tell us about the superpower.
What is the new superpower?
So
Glenn?
Logan's new superpower. And forgive me if you've heard this one before, but I got this.
Oh my God, you got slime.
Of course I did. Well, let's go to Skittles with the weather, and then we will talk about Logan's new superpower. Skittles.
Oh, she got a haircut.
Yeah, you can see her eyeballs. Skittles. You gonna catch it? I know you can see it. Let's see. Ready? Gotta catch it. Okay, that bounced off your nose. Come on. You can do it. Come on.
It looks like she's actually trying.
I know, because she knows she can do it. All right.
Wing butter. Swing and a miss.
Oh my goodness.
Skittles, you gotta catch it. You gotta catch it.
All right,
Save that one for later.
Okay,
yes, friends, it has been Logan Cookie time. Okay, so Logan's new superpower, unlocked superpower.
You
So
can go to down cam for this.
when we were in Portland, our friend Josie, who we met through Mark Crookshank, gifted me with this amazing. She works for this company called Zing, and she gifted me with this amazing pink and black bow, and it's
That lights
essentially so you get these kind of like darts with the foam tip on the end. I'm not going to say the word because it's not this company. This is Zing, and oh, by the way, the arrows light up as well, and they make a whistling sound. Okay, we were playing with this the other night. Logan followed the arrow down the hallway, got it, brought it back, and instead of taking it to his bed and chewing on it like he usually does,
or like someone else did,
he actually dropped it at my feet. And very excitedly. I tried it again. He did it again. And then I started giving him treats for bringing it back. And now he is fully into, he will chase the arrow down the hallway, go pick it up, bring it back, drop it off, and then sit and wait for his treat.
That's amazing.
Wow.
It's amazing.
He leveled up.
So now I'm convinced that I'm going to create a whole cosplay outfit around this pink and black bow, because I have the pink. I have my pink Brits Cascade shirt, which is a really great color of pink. I've got my pink bow and arrow, and then I'm going to have to I've got my pink light up shoes from the Fabulorian outfit. And then I'm going to reverse my opinion on animals wearing clothes, and I'm going to make a little outfit for Logan that includes a cape. And then I can go to cons, start shooting random darts, and then have Logan run and go back them and bring them back. And we'll be wearing matching outfits. Like, how awesome is that?
Okay, so should we take a vote here at how wise it is to fire bows and arrows at a Lego convention? You think maybe the models are fragile enough that we don't want to be firing projectiles down the,
I think the more worrisome aspect is an excited dog and his tail.
No, I said cons. I did not specifically say Lego
I
Con.
didn't hear Lego Con. I was picturing like a Comic Con. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they would not let us let that happen at our Comic Con.
Lego Con in the lobby, like out of Bricks Cascade in the lobby with the stairs. Like I would definitely.
That would be awesome.
Although I should say, for all the
Service
Lego
animals are not retrievers.
for all the Lego we have around the house and all the partway builds and all the complete builds, Logan does an amazing job of not breaking things. You know, he runs back and forth and almost never breaks Lego.
No, he's really good about it. He's good. So yeah, and I'm happy to say I told my friend Josie about it. She actually was so excited that she sent us a whole box of extra arrows. We have a lot of light up arrows.
That's awesome.
I thought you were going to try to do like a Hawkeye thing.
Anyway, all right. So back to the building. What have you
That's
got
a-
there, Carl?
Interesting offset.
It's the interior, no doubt, of some body part of the big fig.
Oh,
very good.
Ooh, yeah.
But yeah, it's a very intriguing little angled.
Is that what the arms are going to attach to?
Yeah, that's the torso.
Oh yeah,
Looks like the torso. Huh.
it does look torso-y, doesn't it?
Oliver says you need to fuse the cookie to the tip of an arrow like in Tears of the Kingdom. I totally will do that. But then he wouldn't bring it back. Like the only thing that's getting him to bring it back is he knows there's a cookie at the end. Oh my goodness. Too much. Too fun.
Oh,
All right.
Oh, we've got.
What is that piece?
It's part of a.
Okay,
Let's see
let's
here.
go to the
top.
let's
cam.
go to the top cam. Whoops. No, hang on. I got to give me a second. Takes a second. And now I got to get over to the other thing.
Okay. I don't know. It looks kind of like a cupcake cart, but it's not.
It's kind of a cupcake.
I can't. Can you go full screen?
No, hang on. I'm going to go full screen.
Yes.
Sorry, one person and one mouse. I'm doing my best.
Clicky's helping.
Can you pinch it in your fingers and rotate it around so we can see?
Let's see.
Here we
It's
go.
a little. We're getting the focus
There we
going
go.
here.
Oh
There
yeah,
we
it's a
go.
cupcake piece.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh no, it's the hair. It's the little hair cap piece that from
From Trolls?
I think Trolls.
Yeah, I was thinking Trolls too. It's
Yeah.
a great sculptural piece.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
cool.
really cool. Tiny style.
So we're using that on the wall.
If it comes in
Yeah.
green, that would be awesome for some trees in microscale.
I don't
Now
think
this
I've
is
seen it in green.
turquoise. I know it's hard to see, but yeah, this is turquoise.
Turquoise.
And then we get a clip here. And do we have our? It looks like 2 flowers. Well, that's very confusing. Oh, okay. There's a flower here.
And then a lavender flower, or
This
I guess
doesn't
we're
go
learning
here,
this
this
is
one.
called light purple.
Yes, it is not, in fact, called light lavender and dark lavender. It's actually called light purple. At least it's called light purple on Bricklink.
And then this piece goes here. There
Yeah,
go.
because
sorry,
no
I
one-
didn't just put us on the screen.
Oh, hi everyone.
Isn't
Sorry
it funny
about
how
that.
everybody went to they standardized around the Bricklink colors and not the official Lego color terms?
Yeah.
What was that? Sorry.
I think it's funny when people refer to colors in the community, they normally use the Bricklink color name,
Yeah.
not the official Lego color name, because
That's
official
what
Lego
Lego
color names are
color
really
names.
weird.
Individual parts, right?
Weird.
They make more
Let's get a
sense.
bag too.
Yeah.
Wait, are we? I feel like we're missing some pieces.
We're going to bag 2.
No, we're missing these guys.
Oh.
Da 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 da. And there should be a little tile here.
I think I went too far ahead.
That'll happen. Okay, now I think we are
Move
done with
Fragile
this.
Dragon, or not
Fragile Dragon. That's my new band name.
Just gonna say that.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna mute us for a second.
The bag opening. And yes, this is indeed the interior.
That's the torso,
of
yep.
the torso. So
I'm not remembering that part from. I was gonna look up to see what other colors that part was in, but I can't remember what it was. What set it was in.
let me find it.
What did
The
I?
summer VIP pack dropped today on the Lego
Mhm.
website. Oh my goodness.
Is it any good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I haven't seen it yet. So
Interesting. Okay, so here and now we've seen this as a trend, especially for Triton lately.
What, epaulets?
No, his face here is actually molded into the beard piece.
Ah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
And then it comes with a blank minifigure head to go underneath it.
Okay.
They went ahead and clone troopered it.
Yeah,
Or
well,
early
they did
Star
the
Wars
same
did.
thing with they did the same thing with the Triton in the animated one. They in the Friends one that they did when they did the Friends Triton. You know what's really funny is that they sent this to us is that I have now had accidentally through winning prizes and stuff every Ariel's castle that they've made so far.
That's
Or
funny.
like Triton's castle. But here's that Triton fig.
Ooh, we've got Pearly.
He's
It
got
is very
cool
cool.
armor.
That's a pretty figure.
Just found it, Oliver.
And he's got little like
Little epaulets.
epaulets
Nice.
and that nice sand green tail with those scales on it in gold.
And that nice
Oh,
belt.
okay.
Yep, and we've also got a pearlescent blue
Love that
1x2
color.
here.
Yeah, so Oliver and I have determined that funny
Yeah.
little turquoise piece only comes in black, and now in this set in turquoise.
It was from Minions, not Trolls. That's what it was.
Yep.
Oh, Minions.
It's a
Yes,
Minion
that's
here.
why I didn't remember it.
Yeah, I had a vague recollection of it, and I couldn't replace it. I was like, man, I know I just saw that like recently.
Yeah, I have to say there's not that many franchises that I have less interest in than Minions.
They were kind of cool sets, though.
Well, no, that's fine. I just mean in general
Yeah.
as a thing, I am not like super
No.
excited about.
You have to admit you're going to run out and buy the BTS set now that's heavily discounted.
No.
No.
Wait,
Yeah.
so it's heavily discounted, huh?
Like
Oh,
like
now you're interested.
like 50% off.
Yep.
Oh, did it really do that poorly?
Well, I think that all the fans got their sets, and then all of a sudden everything. In other words, it's sold
Guilty.
hot for the
got
time
it.
that it was on the shelf, and then now the inventory is just in the warehouse. Now that everybody's been anybody who wanted it has been satiated by having it.
Well, yeah, and I'm not at all saying that these are on the same level sales wise, but I think the same thing happened with the Queer Eye set.
Yeah.
Like it went like anybody who wanted it. Oh, whoops! Anybody who wanted it got it right away, and then then they were left with a bunch of other stuff. But I'm actually honestly surprised, and I'm wondering if they didn't overproduce.
They probably did. I bet they did. I bet that's exactly what happened.
I mean, 50% off to have all those figs is nice.
I picked it up, so guilty.
50% off where? At the Lego store?
At Walmart.
Oh, you said the W word.
I know, and it's one of those rare situations where I actually will bite on a Walmart order, but I got the notification and I was like, yeah, that's a pretty good deal. I'll buy almost any Lego set at 50% off. I'm kind of a sucker like that.
Wait, so how much did it make it then? And I apologize, I don't know what the thing is.
Like how much was it total?
Yeah, how much was it at 50% off?
Let me see.
I'll
It
check.
may not have been exactly 50. I think it was like 40-something% off. Let me.
How were you notified?
I'm on a Reddit thing. It was $53.
Wow. Not bad for all those figs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
But I
trying to
think the price
decide if
point
I'm
was
gonna
like 100. So
spend my points that I've been saving up forever for that Princess Treehouse.
yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the price it should have been, but
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's almost no parts, but the parts that are in here are actually kind of fun. Like it's got some fun parts. So it has like the palm leaves and it's got some lavender parts in it.
Nice.
The structural.
That's your favorite color. You should be
Yeah, I
excited
know,
about
right?
Lavender.
Well, the funny thing is every time I actually go to try and incorporate lavender, I realize I don't have a whole lot of it. So
Yeah.
We've had to go to Bricklink to finish our castle.
Yeah, we needed so many lavender parts. It doesn't come. It's not one of those colors that you get like a lot of them when you get when you get them. It's usually like an accent color. It's never really like
Right.
Yeah.
you get. So unless you're actively looking for them, it's probably going to be a little harder to find.
Oh, see, Oliver says he still has unopened Angry Birds sets that he got. Those I actually ended up not buying, even though that was another one that those actually had some really cool parts in them too. But the figures were too specific. Like I couldn't really get into the minifigs. Like at least this, like with the BTS, they're just you can use all those little parts and pieces and just make whatever minifig out of
Well,
them.
and they have good clothes,
They
right?
have really good clothes and really great hair pieces too. I'm really into the hair pieces.
And the Angry Birds pirate ship. For those of you who are into pirates,
Yeah.
you're missing out if you haven't built it.
I know, and that was the only one I really, really wanted, and I still ended up not getting it. So I don't think it was ever discounted quite enough for me to bite.
Never quite discounted enough for me to buy it.
We need another one.
Yeah.
Oh, did you already put this one on?
Yep. Here. Very good.
And you know what? I think that's also like just goes to show that some of these things that are kind of overnight, like hype, pop type things that idea sets get their success from, they tend to rise and fall rather swiftly, if you haven't noticed.
Well, what's really funny is I wonder to what degree that the BTS set would have done better if they were actively performing right now.
Oh, I thought that was pretty wild too, because it was the same thing when it was the timing for that Cookie Run promo as well. Like when the BTS thing showed up in Cookie Run, like they had basically just decided to take a hiatus. I was like, what in the world? So I don't know if they're just trying to like.
Well, I mean, as we know, stuff like this gets planned out years ahead of time.
Sure. Yeah.
So, it's very well, I guess. I mean, actually, that was a pretty quick turnaround for a Lego Idea set, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but by the time, but again, I don't know how long it was on Ideas, but I felt like it was a pretty quick like approval, or a pretty quick like got the support. And yeah,
Right.
I feel like when they had decided to do it, they all like BTS was already on a hiatus, so it's weird.
Speaking of, by the way, Lego Ideas announced, that is something we should talk about. Lego Ideas announced their new, their 2 new sets. And I will say that I was very surprised.
Me too.
Really? What were they?
Me too.
Hang on, I'm gonna get the page up and we'll talk about it.
I think everyone was kind of surprised.
Two ones that I think were very surprising decisions. One that Mr. Meow will be very excited about. Let me see.
Okay, I only know about one of them. I'm not up on all my Lego news.
Okay, so let me get over there and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I remember there's a cat clock as an option, but
Oh, I wish.
That would have been awesome.
That would have been amazing. I wish that had been it. And this is not throwing any shade to the final models, because they're cool. They're just not. Neither one grabs me, and usually there's always something about them that really gets me excited. I gotta say, whether I buy it or not, But let me take a look here.
A friend of mine made a really funny comment, which I'll tell you when you reveal it.
Okay. All right, I'm getting there. It takes a second. Come on, man. All right, so here's the first one.
Yep.
Jaws.
yeah, there we go. Bruce.
Which
Yeah.
is super cool, but that's in the Wayback Machine. That goes back to the 70s, right?
That's yeah. So, but I mean, I think it
pretty.
It's a nice boat. It's a nice shark, but yeah, I'm not. It doesn't.
You know
excite
what? The boat needs to be bigger.
It's.
I
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
I left that one open for you, Moto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
I knew you would grab onto that one.
You're welcome.
We're gonna need a bigger boat. And mostly because I couldn't think of a way to wedge it in. Okay, so here's the other one. A cat.
Seriously?
In your home.
Oh, that's cute.
Whoa.
I would buy that.
One of those Egyptian cats.
I
What
love
is it,
this
an Abyssinian?
skeleton fish.
Yeah. So, and the fish bones is cute in the bowl.
Is it supposed to be like a funerary relic with organs inside it, or
Yeah. I think it's supposed to be a cat.
an
That
actual
would be-
cat?
That
Huh,
would be more
okay.
interesting.
So I am
Sure.
not slighting the designers of these by any means. They're both really fantastic models. I was just surprised because that doesn't, we talk a lot when we look at all the things that are coming up, that we talk about sort of trends in Lego ideas and ways that, styles of things. And these are just very, very outside.
I don't know. I mean, that cat kind of looks like a shelf piece.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I gotta think that. Well, no, I mean, I hope that they accepted it because the designer has some sort of unique twist that they're going to put on that. Like maybe you can get multiple cats depending on how you build it.
Yeah,
It's hard to say.
Yeah. So the funny comment that my friend made about the Jaws one was, remember back in the day when anything that wasn't rated R was just PG?
Yeah. Well,
I was afraid to go in the water. After seeing that movie, I was afraid to go in
Totally.
the water. And
Yeah.
I still, 40 years later, still think about things coming up from underneath when I'm in the ocean.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing about it too is like that is at this point that the first 3 minutes of that film are iconic and have been mimicked and over and over and over again.
We just saw a movie recently.
I've never
that-
seen it.
Oh, it was an episode
What?
of Supernatural.
Never seen it.
Wow.
Oh, that's unfortunate. It's a good
And
film.
I like monster movies.
I think Moto's a fan. Moto, are you a Supernatural fan or did
Oh
you?
yeah. Oh yeah. Huge.
Okay.
Certain seasons, no, but yes, overall, I am a hardcore Supernatural fan. I made the Impala. I made Baby. That
Right,
was
I
a model
remember
with
you
free
made the-
instructions. Yeah.
We just started our Supernatural adventure.
Oh,
Good.
Okay, good.
We're still on the first season, and I'm a little lukewarm.
It's
But-
kind of like Hardy Boys meets X-Files meets Melrose Place.
Don't
yeah.
worry. Don't worry. Soon enough, we'll get you to admit whether you're Team Sam or Team Dean, and then
Oh, that's easy.
Team Sam.
Yeah, Team Sam all the way.
I started as Team Sam, and eventually I got around to liking Team Dean. I switched sides. I switched allegiances after season
Okay.
3 or 4.
Well, so we just started watching, and I don't dislike it, but I find it a little annoying that every single episode they are helping some poor girl in distress. And I'm like, please, do you ever open it back
changes.
up to
Well,
other
no. I mean,
people?
it was made to be a Route 66 seriatic trope machine, but don't worry. Once you start getting past season 1, you get 2, 3, and all of a sudden the ball starts rolling. It does evolve.
So it's
I
kind of
hope
like a
that
Doctor
when
Who
I
in
right
that.
now.
Sam has to.
Oh yeah, they don't regenerate though. Well, actually, they do.
Okay, no giveaways. No giveaways. Like, I'm looking. I don't know. It was just weird. Like
We keep
I
watching, right?
yeah, we keep watching it. It's an amusing thing to have on in the background while we're like sorting or doing whatever. Like it's a nice little thing. But I'm
It
not
improves.
entirely sold, but I will stick with it on your sterling
improves.
recommendations.
Yeah.
Laura and Moto.
Have you watched? Oh shoot, I already forgot the name of it. Let me look it up.
Oh yeah, Phil says, I've tried to get into Supernatural. I want to watch it. Haven't found the momentum, and I'm intimidated by the sheer number of episodes. There is that.
Although it's funny, like I don't know if anyone on this show would have seen episodes of The Incredible Hulk way back in the day.
I mean, not since I was a kid.
Bill Bixby as the Incredible Hulk always ended.
No. Bill Bixby was Dr. David Banner. Lou
Okay.
Ferrigno
Okay.
was the Incredible Hulk.
Well,
Thank
every single episode, Dr. David Banner, under another pseudonym, David Burns, David Barnes, David Barkley.
I know it was always a B. Like, really, you couldn't do better.
That reminds me of the TV show The Pretender, where he was literally a different person every episode, a different persona. No, I was wondering if you guys ever did watch Station 11 on HBO, aka now Max.
I don't think so.
No, not yet.
Oh, it's too bad.
Oh, why is it gone forever now?
No, it's probably still out there.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then we'll check it out.
Well, so Dr. David Banner would end every episode walking down the road.
Yeah, very sad.
Well, and in Supernatural, it's the same way. Every episode, that car rumbles away down the road. And you know they're going to like present themselves as another, pseudo official in the next.
You know what? Back on the topic of Lego.
Lego!
How dare I?
Is that why we're here?
I just realized this would actually make a pretty cool mermaid tail.
It would.
That's
cool.
Oh, is that the dragon from
From Raya.
Raya?
Yeah.
No, it isn't. That's the latest technology in bass fishing. That's a newfangled lure.
I know. I'm sure there's some sparkly wiggle jumper.
Well, that's
Is that
how
a
the mermaids
popper?
catch their lunch, right?
Is that a popper?
Yeah, I know there's all kind of like interesting names for stuff like that. Let's see.
Oh, you're moving right along.
Yeah, we're getting close. So just wanted to show where we're at now. So now we have like that thing we made before with the floor, and now we have our little sort of
Pretty cool.
scene. It's the throne. I mean, that's the thing. It's the throne room.
Nice.
Except the throne needs a seat though.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I wish I could tell you what my idea is for my next build. I'm so excited about it.
No,
I
you're
know.
telling us that
Just get
here
it past
on-
halfway, Holly. See it to the end.
So here's my plan.
Oh,
Actually
Lord.
finish something. I think I have convinced Bruce and Ben to do a collab with me.
Oh,
So I think because they come over to my house every week, every Thursday they come over and we just kind of hang out. They helped me build IKEA furniture last week. Those are good friends, y'all.
Those are good friends.
And I was like, yeah, we were at Cascade and I'm like, why have we, we hang out every week. Why have we not done like a collaboration? Why are we not building when we hang out? So they are totally open to helping me with a project. And I think I have one that everyone can sink their teeth into. So stay tuned. I'm excited.
Oh, okay. You're not. I thought we were going to get a big reveal here.
No, not yet. We have to actually get going on it. And then maybe
Speaking of big reveals, we didn't even talk about the next Tricky Lug. We kind of mentioned it earlier.
Oh, yes.
Nothing, but we didn't actually officially talk about it. So first of all, before we present the idea, I gotta give big credit, of course, to Fourth World Adam, whose brilliant idea this was. So, if you remember millions and millions of years ago, if you go back into the YouTube tar pits, you will remember that we did a show with Fourth World Adam that was focused on Aquazone as a theme.
I remember that.
And he's a huge fan. And when we were at Bricks Cascade, I mean, I have never seen somebody so on fire for an idea. Like it was.
Yeah.
He's already
amazing
started
to
building.
Oh, I bet.
It was amazing to watch. Like he came up. So we are going to be doing a Friends Aquazone mashup for next year called the Friend Zone.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
And he's already like getting it all. There's lots of ideas, but anyway, just putting that out there. If you haven't participated in a Tricky Lug collab yet, and this sounds fun to you, it is going to be like underwater friends, Aqua Zone business with teams. Like he's already got them all named, and it's amazing.
And it's going to be amazing because it's going to be 2 or 3 base plates deep. We're planning on sort of a milled style base, so everything hooks together so it looks like one seamless ocean floor. And the back row is going to have a shelf over it, and on top of the shelf we can have above water builds, beaches and stuff. And then the shelf is going to have black lights under it, so the back row will be all glow in the dark stuff. And once you start looking through your parts or through a big, parts bin at the Bricks and Minifigs or wherever, there are some crazy parts out there that you would never think to use until you're like, oh, that would look cool underwater.
Oh,
Yes.
cool.
Right? There are some
Well, you know what it makes me want to do is get those ones that, there's those pieces that look like a habit trail. They're like the little tubes that all stick together and
I had a bunch of those.
I have a
some
bunch of those
kind of
too.
like underwater friends habit trail city.
There are so many possibilities. So if you want to know more, if you want to be part of it, watch
Well,
the
and then of course, by that time we'll be ready to take apart or we'll be able to order the parts from the conservatory, and we can get the big bubble dome.
Yes.
So we haven't looked at it. Should we look at that close up while we have the down cam on?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and look, we've finished Triton's Realm here with Ariel.
Oh, yes.
Some really nice sideways building and round corners and all that, super colorful.
So let's put the down cam on here.
Down cam.
Top cam. There we go. We may have to pull back for this one.
It's a big one.
How do you feel about Cleveland? All right.
What?
Does anybody
What did that have
remember
to do
that?
with anything?
Does anybody get that joke
From Tootsie?
Yes. From Tootsie. Pull back. I'd like to make her look a little more attractive. How do you feel about Cleveland?
Wow.
You have to bring it down to the table level.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
There you go. So this
Look at
is
that.
this is the
This
lovely.
is set 41757.
Oh, I love it.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it is. I think like the best of all of
Yeah.
Right.
Of all friends ever.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, in San Francisco is the Conservatory of Flowers,
It's
which is
very
really
similar.
famous. It reminds me of this.
Right, and of course it makes me want to complete the whole thing, like make a big, like get 2 of them and make a whole the other side of it. But
And we've got Leanne, Nico, and Adi.
yeah, there's some really good new hair pieces in this, and magenta frogs. So that is.
And there's plants inside the conservatory as well.
There are plants, including the big stinky flower. Yeah. Oh yeah. We can look at the back. So this shows like the different plants.
We've got a butterfly Morpho Pallades.
We got plumeria plants. We've got bird of paradise.
Look at that. We're teaching kids Latin in French sets.
That's awesome.
And we got the little pond with brown ducks. By the way, ducks, they're not just yellow anymore. But yeah, this is going to be a really fun one.
And it looks like they're using the paint palette as lily pads.
Yeah. Yep. Let me see. Getting back to us someday. There we go. All
Hi,
right.
everyone.
So we
This is just
have
one.
Yeah.
This is just one of a huge set of friends in the new line.
So we are going to call it a day for the show because we finished doing the first 2 bags, and then now the next 4 bags are getting into a whole thing, and it is already 11:20. So we also have a capital day.
We do.
But
It's
yeah,
building day.
and we looked at this close up.
Yep.
The great little. And did you get it on the big screen?
Not on the big screen. Look at that.
So there's our
Oh, it's so pretty.
Oh,
little scene. Looking pretty good. Oh, and you have very excited Ariel on here.
Yes, she's enthusiastic. She is singing an aria.
An Ariel.
Oh.
wow.
Hey, come on now. Of all the things that have been said on this show, and that's the one that makes you go, well. Anyway, very cute. Very cute. Not as fast as I would like, Vicarious Brickstress. I'll just say that.
What's that?
She said that we build quickly, and I was like, yeah, not as fast as.
I enjoy building slowly. I'm not racing through it at all, and that's really obvious whenever we do a speed build challenge at a convention.
Or, Lego Masters. I mean, let's be real. Is Atlantis also good for the friend zone? Hooded one, yes, 100,000,000%.
Absolutely.
Because don't think I'm not going to have that insane looking squid guy up in there. And yeah, if I remember correctly, I still have some of those, the fish with the little light on the head.
Oh, the anglerfish.
Anglerfish, yeah.
I have a bunch of those.
Anglerfish.
I have a bunch of those in that green color. They're really cool.
Glow in the dark.
That's not
or black
actually glow in the dark. Yeah,
It's the one.
Unfortunately.
like we're doing our dragon in. Yeah. So anywho, well, I think it's time to share favorite minifigs before we head out for the day. So does everybody have something ready?
Can.
And I am sorry, I'm grabbing something right here real quick. There we go. All right, Kara.
Continuing in our mermaid theme.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course.
Right? Our lovely Belleville mermaid.
See if I have any.
Awesome. We love our Belleville
Brown.
mermaid set.
Very nice. Hey.
Hey, girl.
Hey. Moto. Yay, Snowball
Looks
2.
There you go.
Snowball 2 or Snowball 1?
You mentioned a cat, so there's my Simpsons cat.
I was actually looking for Santa's little helper the other day to use in my Haunted Mansion mock, and I was never able to. Although I just found this who's for some reason in the theater, but I guess that's who I'm going to be now. Changing. Okay, Holly.
Well, I can't find my mermaid, but I found this cool chick in my Belleville stash.
Nice.
She won't stay up. There she goes.
Lovely. Delightful. Well, I know we've been doing a lot of like Friends collabs, but at some point
Mm-hmm.
there needs to be a
there's Mermaid
Belleville
Tail.
thing. Like
That.
Belleville is never represented at cons, and I think that's a shame,
It is.
honestly. Okay, you ready? Is it us?
Yes.
Okay. Wow, we got like a deathly pallor. I don't know what's going on here.
Got Prince John.
Yay.
Oh, that's a great one. That's a great one. And I just hear it getting. There we go. Focus.
Hey, friends.
Okay, now so
He never said
Yeah.
that.
he mentioned that. So Moto mentioned The Simpsons, and then I walked over to grab something, and this was sitting in a place where it usually isn't. I was very surprised. So this has now become my minifig for today for multiple reasons. And that is, and I was just talking about him earlier this week, which is funny.
Mhm.
Is Ralph Wiggum, who I know I've shown before, but I do love him. And it's just funny because we were talking about him earlier this week. I was getting tattooed, and a bunch of different people walked by, and I actually have a Ralph Wiggum tattoo, which is on my leg and not generally visible, but I was getting tattooed, and so it was there. And a bunch of people walk by and they're like, "Oh, I love your Ralph Wiggum tattoo." I was like, "Wow, I don't really hear that ever because no one ever sees it." But yeah,
Me-
so there you go.
Me mess up a Lego set? Impossible.
I sleep in a drawer.
Yeah.
I choose you.
Yes, I have that tile. And then, of course, one of my very favorites. Oh, boy, sleep. That's where I'm a Viking.
I'm a mermaid.
I bent my Wookiee. I don't remember
Oh,
that.
yes, I bet my Wookiee. That's the same one. He's like, "Look, I'm a Star Wars." And he's in like Princess Leia drag. It's amazing.
Oh,
Well, a trip down Ralph Wiggum Lane, everyone.
No show would be complete.
Here, everything from Supernatural to The Simpsons. Here,
All
on
the
the
S's.
Lego building.
never know what's going to happen.
You never know. All right, friends. Well, please join us next week, where I am convinced we will have finished building this and can give it an actual, like a review that we'll talk about, and then we will be talking about our very soon upcoming trip to Chicago and all the stuff that's gotten into it by then. We're setting a goal for ourselves to be done with the castle by Sunday. So that Monday and Tuesday we can spend just like packing up and all that good stuff.
Good goal.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, and we saw when we packed up, we mentioned that we had a lot of damage coming back, but everything was wrapped in saran wrap.
Mhm.
So it all stayed together, even though it was smashed. We didn't have to search for the pieces.
Yeah, we will talk.
Yeah.
We will talk about a little bit about packing next week and like what it takes to pack a big mop to go elsewhere.
And Moto, I hope you'll add to that with your.
No, I won't be here. I told you I have to do logistics packing next Sunday for every person who's getting free passage on that truck has to come to my place Sunday because I leave Monday.
Oh, right.
All right. Well, if you have a chance to just come in on your phone and show us the madness,
Yeah. Oh, it'll be theme appropriate because there'll be this gigantic moving truck with just pallets and boxes of stuff.
Exactly. Very good. All right, friends. Until next time, don't forget to stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, wear your mask when and where you still need to, get all of the things, and we will all of the fascinating.
I mean, don't get all of the things.
Leave some for everyone else.
All the things. Don't get all the things. Actually, it's more appropriate.
Yeah, please don't get all of the. Anyway, bye everybody.
Cheers. Happy building.
That wasn't awkward at all.